Hello, this is my demonstration of Newton's third law of motion using Minecraft. So Newton's third law is that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So that means if one object is pushed into another, the object it's pushed into will react back with the same amount of force. So obviously a force is a push or a pull, and the action force would, in this example, would be the first push, and the action force is that push back. So these forces interact and they have equal strength, but they go in opposite directions. And so in this demonstration, I have, obviously I'm in Minecraft, and I have two minecarts here. And so this first one is still and not moving at all. And then this one back here is going to be pushed into the other minecart. And so on the tracks here, I have powered rails that are going to push the first minecart into the second minecart and cause a reaction. And so I do that. So I push that one into the second one. They hit, and as you can see, the first minecart is pushed back quite a lot from the second minecart. It's about, I think, 8 rails on the track. And to show that mathematically, first of all, I'm going to assume that the mass for both carts is 50 kilograms. And then I'm going to assume the speed for the minecart B, or the first minecart, starts at 4 meters per second. And as the collision happens, it goes to 1 meter per second. Now, for minecart A, or the second minecart, the one being hit, it starts, obviously, at 0 meters per second, and once it's hit during the collision, it goes to 3 meters per second. Now, to find the momentum change, I'm going to take the initial momentum of the first minecart, which is the mass multiplied by the speed when the car is first pushed, and that's going to give me 200. And then for the final momentum, I'm going to multiply the same mass times the speed after the collision, which gives me 50. Now, if I subtract the 200 minus the 50, I get 150 kilograms, which is the change in momentum. Now, for the second cart, I'm going to do the same calculations, which the initial momentum, obviously 0, and then the final momentum would be 50 times 3, and that would also get me 150 as the change in momentum. So, as you can see, cart B loses 150, while cart A gains 150. So there's an equal force, an equal size, but they're in opposite directions from each other.